Coming up in SVG-TV News and Sports this evening at 7, government prioritizes private sector growth through partnership with Compete Caribbean. TNT to receive foreign assistance in fight against drug trafficking and money laundering networks. Tornadoes leave widespread damage and power cuts as severe storms swept across the U.S. Midwest. And in sports, Mexico opened FIFA Men's 2026 Football World Cup with win over South Africa. And these and other stories coming up in SVG-TV News and Sports this evening at 7. Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV News and Sports. Sorry about that. Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV News and Sports for Friday, June 12, 2026. I am Rochelle Batiste with the details. Unlocking the potential of the private sector in St. Vincent and the Grenadines has been given priority by the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. UK Development Coordinator Thomas Coward, a funding partner of Compete Caribbean, made a statement while attending a meeting focused on opportunities for collaboration and business development. Addressing a forum yesterday, Coward said he firmly agrees that private sector initiatives are critical to a country's development.
And we know what it takes to unlock the private sector, and we know what it takes to unlock private sector potential. We need stable political and economic environments where businesses have the confidence to invest. We need a business environment that enables rather than constrains, where processes are efficient, proportionate, and really encourage and unlock entrepreneurship. And we need a forward-looking approach to risk. And this was something that was dealt with brilliantly on Tuesday and Wednesday this week, talking about how we take risk and we manage it and we deal with it and then we use it to drive us forward.
Economic and Financial Advisor to the Prime Minister Kevin Hope delivered a presentation to Compete Caribbean's funding partners. He told participants that St. Vincent and the Grenadines has instituted several financial support mechanisms, but noted that greater efforts are needed to ensure these resources reach micro, small and medium-sized enterprises.
Both Invest SVG and the Center for Enterprise Development have a 5-year strategy, one of which Invest is currently updating. But just again, to just give you a signal in terms of what these agencies are committed to or have been doing. And equally, as you prepare to do your bilateral, again, I'm just laying the wicket. We have talented executive directors, ministers, and others who would continue the baton when I depart. All right? Again, the Center for Enterprise Development has a more recent strategic plan, and it will be good to see how both with Invest, SVG, and CED, our development partners, Compete Caribbean, could really sit down and distill, these are the areas that we could support you with, given our core competencies.
Minister of Education, Vocational Training and Innovation, Digital Transformation and Information, Philip Jackson, outlined a number of digital innovation initiatives that the government has already launched and is planning to implement. Jackson, who has previously worked with Compete Caribbean, said he expects the initiatives to deliver benefits that will positively impact all Vincentians.
Take this as a confirmation of your response to our own government's positioning and messaging about what we want to do in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you came at a time when there are many friends in town who have come to say, we want to create partnerships, friendships for transformation. And this whole week was about that. And you're coming in further down in the week to complement that rich exchange, and I think it's just awesome. And coming out of the round table we had with our development partners, one of the themes, overarching themes that was really on point was that we are here about wealth creation. Ultimately, we are about wealth creation so that we can transform the lives of our people.
Global Ports Holding Chairman Mehmet Kutman says his company is committed to working hand in hand not only with the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines but also with the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Speaking at the signing of a memorandum of understanding between GPH and the government of SVG, Kutman expressed confidence that the country's cruise tourism sector is poised for significant growth. He stressed that the success of the project will depend on ensuring that the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines are among its primary beneficiaries.
Hopefully, in this country, in St. Vincent and Grenadine, the GDP as well as the per capita income will be growing at close to 7+% once the infrastructure is finished. Having said that, I have a very simple policy. The community has to be happy. That's rule number one for GPH. Every member of the community, whether it's Kingstown, whether it's St. Vincent, whether it's Grenadine, they have to be happy. That's very important. So we work in very close coordination, collaboration with the locals. We never, ever, ever import people to run or manage anything. We work with the existing teams or with the locals, number one. Number two, none of the stores which are being developed, none of the excursions, we don't do it, we don't manage them. We just support them. We give them necessary training. If they need cash, we lend them cash. Of course, we're not a non-profit organization. We have to have some returns.
The GPH chairman also encouraged Vincentians to take advantage of the opportunity to purchase shares that will be made available to local investors.
The concession company, the SPV, like Dr. Goodwin mentioned, Prime Minister Goodwin mentioned, will be offered to the public here. I strongly recommend everybody takes shares. It's a good investment. It will always be a good investment. Cruise ports in general, they are profitable businesses if it's done properly. If the infrastructure is there, if the cruise passengers are happy, the cruise lines are happy. If the cruise lines are happy, they keep coming. 73% of the cruise passengers in the Caribbean as we speak are the new generation. 43% of it are repeat customers. So if they like St. Vincent and Grenadine, the next cruise they book, it will be again somehow related, probably leaving from Puerto Rico, coming back to St. Vincent and Grenadine. Therefore, customer satisfaction. And who are our customers, really? Our customers are the locals, they are stakeholders, and the cruise passengers are stakeholders. Those are our primary stakeholders, very, very important. They have to be happy. Once they're happy, cruise lines are happy, they keep coming back and back and back and back.
The MOU provides for a 30-year concession agreement with development to be carried out in phases at an estimated cost of EC $225 million. And Minister of Tourism Dr. Kishore Shalu has revealed that SVG's cruise port has been operating at a loss over the past few years, a situation he said underscores the importance of attracting investment to the sector. Speaking at the MOU signing ceremony on Wednesday, Dr. Shalu welcomed the involvement of Global Ports Holding as an investor in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He said that for the full benefits of cruise tourism in SVG to be realized, the port must be able to generate profits and operate more efficiently.
5 years, barring 2023, the cruise port operated at a loss, right? Operated at a loss. In 2023, the only profit generated was $266,000 EC dollars, right? So 4 out of 5 years, we have operated at a loss. And this occurred during a period which the cumulative expenditure total just over $15 million, right? So even while we operate at a loss, we were still spending 15 million EC dollars. Now just imagine if we have that to invest elsewhere, and we certainly need it in very challenging, times globally. It's not unique to us here in St. Vincent and Grenadines, but we much appreciate spending that elsewhere.
Dr. Shallow expressed confidence that the partnership with Global Ports Holdings will help strengthen the country's cruise industry, improve port operations, and increase the economic returns generated from the sector. He added that investment represents an important step toward ensuring the long-term sustainability and growth of cruise tourism in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. In other local news now, we hear that World Food Safety Day was observed on June 7th with activities aimed at promoting food safety and raising public awareness about measures that can help prevent foodborne illnesses. This year's observance was held under the theme Food Safety Science in Action, highlighting the importance of using scientific knowledge to ensure food remains safe from production to consumption. During a radio program, environmental health officers Orlando Craig and Donald Pear highlighted the work of the Food Safety and Public Health Department in protecting communities through monitoring, education, and the enforcement of food safety standards. Pear emphasized that the burden of food poisoning remains significant, although many cases often go unreported. She noted that several common practices continue to contribute to foodborne illnesses, including improper food handling, inadequate storage conditions, poor hygiene, and unsafe food preparation methods.
But basically, we tend to find a lot of infractions. One of the biggest one is temperature control, where you actually have persons, they might be thawing food or they might be leaving food outside at room temperature. We have to always remember that hot foods are to be kept hot and cold foods are to be kept cold at all times. So if you don't keep food hot or cold, then you're going to be keeping it at room temperature, which is basically the danger zone. And the danger zone is where bacteria proliferates. And we're trying to keep that out. Apart from that, we would find persons thawing chicken out on the ground, sometimes overnight. And other issues that we find is that we're going to go into your establishment and there's a lot of cross-contamination. You use the same prep tables for, let's say, meat and for vegetables. And a lot of hand washing and sanitizing is not being done. We find a lot of persons just getting up and they realize, oh, today I feel like selling food, and they're out selling food. They're not medically certified. They're not properly geared. They don't wear the proper PPEs, no hair nets. They have a lot of nails, long fingernails and jewelry, and these are things that we find.
Craig, on the other hand, outlined a number of measures that can help reduce the risk of food poisoning.
All right. It's important that it's like when you embark on a journey, you have to know about the journey. Okay, you should not go into food without knowing about food. Okay, that's number one. And that's where education comes in. You don't have to be a large chef, but you must be educated yourself on the food, how we're going to prepare, because you realize a lot of persons, we're good at preparing, but we're not good at preserving. So hence, that's why a lot of time we have problems. Another thing is that we have 3 P's in food safety: person, place, and product. You can't have clean food if you are not clean. Okay? Same place must be kept clean and maintained. And then the product, the quality, remember you are promoting your stuff. You have to produce good, clean, healthy food.
The observance serves as a reminder that food safety is a shared responsibility and that simple actions taken every day can help protect public health and ensures safe food for everyone. The local news will continue in a moment. Stay with us.
Welcome to Sista.
Welcome to the upgraded C-Star Limited,
where we offer to almost all your household items.
They've expanded their range to sofas, dining and patio sets, beds and mattresses, wardrobes, kitchen cabinets, office furniture. That's just a few from the luxurious collection. Not forgetting their signature quality windows, doors, rails, and bathroom enclosures. Journey on up to C-Star, where their friendly sales clerk is happy to assist. C-Star Limited, where quality meets style.
A funeral service should be one that you can be proud of, one that leaves lasting memories of your loved ones. And that's where you need the New Haven Funeral Home. We are proud of the quality and class we have brought to the industry. We are proud for having trained the very first certified embalmers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are proud of leading the way in terms of live streaming of funerals online so that your family members overseas could also be part of the celebration of life. We're constantly improving our services. We are driven by customer satisfaction, and we are proud of all that we do.
New Haven Funeral Home.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Welcome back. The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has strengthened its ability to combat gun-related crime with the acquisition of advanced ballistics and forensic technology for the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Major Sinclair Leacock, formally accepted the equipment during the regional firearms trafficking workshop in Trinidad and Tobago this week, hosted by CARICOM Impacts. The new technology, provided through a partnership between CARICOM Impacts and the United States Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs, includes a bullet catcher system and the integrated ballistic identification system known as IBIS brass track. Minister Leacock described the acquisition as a major boost to public safety and criminal investigations, noting that the technology will help investigators quickly analyze ballistic evidence, linked firearms to crimes, and strengthen regional efforts to combat illegal gun trafficking. He also thanked CARICOM Impacts and the United States government for their support and urged police officers to make full use of the new systems in the fight against gun violence and organized crime. World Pediatrics has completed another dual specialty surgical mission to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This week, a team of 8 neurosurgeons and craniofacial specialists assessed 35 children from 6 Eastern Caribbean countries, including St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A team lead for the neurosurgeon surgery, Dr. Gary Tai, performed 8 successful surgeries at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital.
I'm one of the pediatric neurosurgeons at the Children's Hospital of Virginia, and down here in lovely St. Vincent on behalf of the World Pediatric. This is our 20th year. We've been coming down since 2007. So this week we saw over 30 kids in clinic, and so far we've done over 5 surgeries. I was joined by our chief resident.
Hi, I'm Nora Bolus. I'm one of the neurosurgery residents at VCU. This is my first time coming down to St. Vincent with World Pediatrics and taking care of the kids down here.
Dr. Jennifer Rhodes, pediatric plastic surgeon and lead of the craniofacial team, performed 13 surgeries during the mission.
We are here as the craniofacial team during the World Pediatrics 2026 craniofacial and pediatric neurosurgical visit.
It has been great as a resident coming here and being able to give back to this community and the community surrounding. It's been a humbling experience, and we've been able to help dozens of children that we've seen in clinic, and we've completed 8 surgeries so far, and we have more to come.
So far, all of the procedures have been successful, and we've had a wonderful welcome at Milton Cato Hospital in Kingston.
The mission was supported by local doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who work alongside the visiting specialists to provide care for children with complex medical conditions.
Men in our community, we see them prioritizing their physical
social worker Verna John is drawing attention to what she describes as a silent crisis surrounding men's mental health. Speaking during an awareness initiative, John encouraged men to engage in open conversations about their psychological and emotional well-being. She noted that while many men place significant emphasis on their physical health, they often overlook the importance of caring for their mental and emotional well-being. She stressed that true wellness goes beyond physical fitness and includes the ability to manage stress, process emotions, and cope with mental health challenges in a healthy manner.
Health by going to the gym, attending monthly checkup, even doing a prostate screening, keeping fit and all that, but they often fail to prioritize their mental health. On the other hand, a lot of people also use mental health and mental illness interchangeably, but when we look at mental health, as I said, it's your overall emotional, psychological health, but mental illness, on the other hand, has to do with a specific diagnosable condition such as schizophrenia, depression, bipolar, etc.
Okay. John also highlighted that isolation is often mistaken for independence, a misconception that can prevent men from seeking support when they need it most. According to her, building meaningful relationships and fostering open dialogue are essential to improving mental health outcomes among men.
That, okay, well, if I keep my feelings to myself, isolate myself, society see me as stronger. Because we have to give a lot of blame to the social and cultural expectation that is instilled in us from childhood. Boys is supposed to tough up. Boys is not supposed to express emotions.
Number one, they don't cry.
They're not allowed to cry. You whenever you cry, you suffer. So I think it takes a lot to move from a stage of isolation to connection. But men who are listening, I know it is easier said than done, but all it needs is just one step forward. Just speak about your problem. Find a trusted friend, a trusted family member, a professional, and get the help that is needed. Do not heal alone. It will be very, very difficult to heal alone. Whenever you take that first step by speaking to someone, venting to someone, you are now healing with your therapist, with your counselor, or with that trusted friend.
Men's Mental Health and Wellness Month is observed to reduce stigma, raise awareness, and encourage men to prioritize their overall well-being by seeking help and support when needed. That's our local news from the region. When it returns, stay with us.
The Ever-Ready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs, and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Ever-Ready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Ever-Ready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Ever-Ready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Quality products, quality care, low prices, great customer service, all at Q-Care Pharmacy. Q-Care leads the way, providing all your pharmaceutical needs, a variety of personal care products, and so much more. Located on Halifax Street. Telephone number 451-2690. Q-Care Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
$344,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot for Friday, June 12th. It's $344,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Welcome back. In our news from the region now, we hear that Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar has issued a warning that no individual or group, regardless of wealth, status or political connections, will be shielded from the full force of the law. In a social media statement, the Prime Minister revealed that foreign assistance has been secured to track billions of US dollars allegedly moved out of Trinidad and Tobago over the past 2 decades. We hear more in this report.
She added this money was then transferred to foreign accounts linked to cartels and also used to purchase real estate holdings and businesses in collaboration with cartels. Mrs. Persad-Bissessar said the government will accept the help to track the money and will let the chips fall where they may. Referring to comments by Attorney General John Jeremy, who yesterday made clear that is no individual or group above the law. Persad-Bissessar said that the law applies equally to every citizen, regardless of their financial status, social standing, political connections, or influence. The Prime Minister also dismissed claims that any one ethnicity was being targeted.
That's all news from the region. The international news is coming up next. Stay with us.
Bowman's Pharmacy, why choose us? We have all the prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, personal care products, lowest price guaranteed. Located conveniently next to the Bank of SVG on Grenville Street. Opening hours Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Email us bowmanpharmacy@yahoo.com. Call us today at 456-2235 or 593-3918. Bowman's Pharmacy, easy to find and ready to serve you.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
$344,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot for Friday, June 12th. It's $344,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Singer is a family store. We sell everything you need for your kitchen and more. TVs, fridges, cookers. We make your life so easy. Just come in and see us. A wide range of furniture. Right here at Singer. Affordable beds and mattresses. Right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. Singer is a family store that gives you the best hire purchase deals. Right here at Singer. We'll outfit your home. Right here at Singer. The #1 family store. It's us with Singer.
Beautiful white and black sand beaches, lush mountains and valleys, rivers, hidden waterfalls, and multiple islands and islets. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are a friendly people, welcoming tourists from all over the world with exotic boutique and luxury hotels and a hospitable business environment. Let's make all tourists welcome at our international airport, on cruises, on yachts, on sailboats, on land and sea tours, at beach limes, at our restaurants, shops and bars, and at our national festivals. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tourism is everyone's business. Live it, love it, embrace it.
Tourism is everyone's business. Yeah. Live it, love it, embrace it.
Welcome back. On the international scene now, we hear that severe storms have swept across the U.S. Midwest, leaving a trail of destruction across several states. Hundreds of thousands of people are without power as tornadoes, heavy rain, hail, and strong thunderstorms continue to batter the region. Homes and buildings have been damaged, while air travel has also been disrupted. States including Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, and Wisconsin remain under weather alerts as the storm system moves through. We hear more in this report.
Oh my God!
Overnight, multiple tornadoes tearing across the heartland.
We're not completely safe.
Funnel clouds barreling through fields. More than a dozen twisters reported across Indiana, Wisconsin, and Illinois.
When it hit, it hit. I mean, it was like there was no time.
In the small city of Streator, an entire cul-de-sac sheared right through, with multiple other homes destroyed.
I think I got a broken leg.
One man injured and trapped under the rubble.
I think it's
this piece here.
This one here.
Spotted by a photojournalist before being rescued by police. In nearby Dwight, Illinois, the violent path of another tornado visible for miles. While at Chicago's Midway Airport,
there's a tornado warning, so we're evacuating the tower.
Both passengers and air traffic controllers rushed to safety as severe storms moved in. The wild weather causing thousands of flight delays and cancellations across the country.
That's an EF for you right there.
The twisters, part of a string of storms moving through the Midwest Thursday. Battering cars with hail in Iowa and flooding roads, bringing blinding rain from Wisconsin all the way to Pittsburgh's PNC Park. And it's not just severe storms wreaking havoc.
I'm burning right now.
The East Coast battling brutal heat with record temperatures from New Jersey to North Carolina, where it reached 101 degrees. Some schools on New York's Long Island even letting kids go home early.
And my daughter does not have AC in her classroom.
Americans trying to keep cool with the dog days of summer.
That's the news. Sport is just ahead, but before that, let's take a look at the local weather forecast.
The weather report sponsored by General Hardware.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Present conditions, cloudy and slightly hazy. Winds northeast at 24 kilometers per hour. Temperatures 27.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 80%. The barometric pressure is 1015.1 millibars, 24-hour rainfall nil. Today's maximum temperature is 30.6 degrees Celsius. Today's minimum temperature is 24.4 degrees Celsius. Sunrise at 5:38 a.m., sunset at 6:31 p.m. The forecast, it is occasionally cloudy and breezy with slight haze and few showers. The synopsis, a weak tropical wave is crossing the islands.
The weather report was sponsored by General Hardware.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
On Friday, June 12th, you can help realize your dreams. with a lotto jackpot of $88,000. Your dream vacation, a university degree, that new ride, your new house can all suddenly be within your reach. What a little lotto can do. It's a lotto jackpot of $88,000. This Friday, June 12th, you have to be in it to win it.
Welcome to the Evening Sports. I'm Triska Campbell. We hear that co-host Mexico made a perfect start to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, defeating South Africa 2-0 before a capacity crowd at the historic Estadio Azteca. Julian Quinones scored a tournament's first goal in the 9th minute, while veteran forward Raul Jimenez sealed the victory with a towering header in the 66th minute. The goal was Jimenez's first at a World Cup and his 46th international goal, moving him level with Jared Borghetti in second place on Mexico's all-time scoring list, 6 behind record holder Javier Hernandez. The match was marred by disciplinary drama with 3 red cards shown. In last night's second opening match, also in Mexico, South Korea rallied to defeat the Czech Republic 2-1. It was South Korea's first opening FIFA World Cup win since they beat Greece in 2010 in South Africa. South Korea beat their European opponents in the tournament for a 3rd straight time, following wins over Portugal in 2022 and Germany in 2018. Over in cricket news now, another outstanding batting performance from West Indies captain Shai Hope, backed by fiery spells from fast bowlers Jason Holder and Shamar Joseph, took the West Indies men to a 7-wicket win over Sri Lanka last night in the first CG United 2020 International at Sabina Park in Jamaica. Choosing to bat first, Sri Lanka made 147 for 9 of their 20 overs after suffering an early top-order collapse under intense pressure from the West Indies bowlers. Shai Hope scored another T20 international half-century to help lead the team to successfully chase with the unbeaten 65 off 54 balls, including 5 fours and 2 sixes. Opening partner Brandon King provided early fireworks, hitting a 22-ball 37 as Sri Lanka ace spinner Hasaranga took 2 for 32, but failed to ruffle the feathers of Hope, who stayed calm to the end. The second T20 International is scheduled for tomorrow, Saturday, June 13th, also at Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica. In netball news now, Cyan Hill Team 2 squeezed past SVG General Services Maple 1, 29 goals to 22, as the knockout action in the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines National Netball Championships got underway in earnest yesterday at the New Montrose Netball Center in Kingstown. In the earlier match, Barley Secondary School Warriors went on to go a goal-scoring rampage by hammering Police Welfare Association Police Youth Club Rising Stars 2, 33 goals to 2 in the Vitamalt Youth Division. And in some youth cricket news, South Rivers Methodist School retained the title of the Primary Schools Development 20-over Cricket Championship yesterday by beating Oya Government School in the final at the Park Hill playing field. Sent to bat first, Oya Government School made 219 for 6 of 20 overs. South Rivers Methodist, in reply, made 210 for 7 of their 20 overs. In the third place playoff, Georgetown Government School defeated Bible Methodist School by 105 runs. The scores: the Georgetown Government School 249 for 5 of 20 overs and Bible Methodist School 144 of 20 overs. That's how we end sports this evening. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
$344,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot for Friday, June 12th. It's $344,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Welcome back. Now for a second look at the headlines. Government prioritizes private sector growth through partnership with Compete Caribbean. TNT to receive foreign assistance in a fight against drug trafficking and money laundering networks. Tornadoes leave widespread damage and power cuts as severe storms swept across the U.S. Midwest. And in sports, Mexico opened FIFA Men's 2026 Football World Cup with win over South Africa. Now for a recap of the local weather forecast. The forecast, it is occasionally cloudy and breezy with slight haze and few showers. On behalf of all of us here at SVGTV, thanks for viewing. I am Rochelle Batiste, inviting you to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and daily headlines. Also check out SVGTV News in 15 weekdays at 12:45 p.m. Again, thanks for viewing. Enjoy the rest of the evening and have a safe weekend.